The Right Star Play School held its 7th graduation exercise yesterday. More details from Gregory Rambaran.
Schools throughout Guyana will close today for the annual August holidays, now referred to as summer holidays by many. And over the last week, there has been a number of graduation ceremonies countrywide. Yesterday, the Bright Start Play School of Good Bananaland East Kanji held its graduation ceremony for 22 toddlers. Head teacher and founder of the school, Mrs. Rosanna Muhammad, revealed that the school was first located at Betsy Ground and was established 8 years ago. She said the ceremony was the 7th to be held. At the ceremony, the smartly dressed graduates, their parents, and invitees listened to words of advice from two guest speakers, Mrs. Adele John, head teacher of the Good Bananaland Nursery School, and Mrs. Wilma Grant, head teacher of the Adelphi Nursery School. Mrs. John spoke of the importance of providing well-balanced meals for the children, while veteran educator Mrs. Grant spoke about transition.
When we talk about transition, you know what we mean. Transition is a process or a phrase of intensified or accelerated demands that are socially regulated and is not completed until the child once again is in the state of well-being, or like a fish in water. Now, what do I mean by all those words? It simply means the child or children will move from what they are accustomed to another, moving from a play environment to a more structured environment. In education, transition is moving from one activity to the next, or from one level to the next. Now, when we talk about transition really, it is a change. And it's a change in a structure or physical arrangement. A change in culture, rules, teaching and learning styles, a change in identity. You remember unfamiliar people they're going to meet, teachers, the teacher tone of voice would be different. A new prayer they're going to meet with, a new school song, a new setting, a new classroom, a new location of school, a new table and chair, a new roles they would have, social interaction, and the list could go on and on.
Head teacher of the Learning Through Fun and Play institution, Mrs. Muhammad, in her report said,
what we've been doing from September, when we started September with these children, we started with motor development skills. We started to get them to know their name, to understand come, to understand go get this, to understand basic rules, touch, don't touch. Then we moved from that to coloring inside the shape, basic shapes, the triangle, the square, the circle. We started to get them to control that coloring inside of that shape. Some of them got it, some didn't. When we started in January, we moved from that coloring stage to a stage where we started introducing the spelling of their names and the identification of letters. We started with a chart. A is for ant, B for bat, C is for cat, D is for dog. Recognition of letters. And this term, which is this term here, the August term, we move further than the normal thing that we do. We started getting them to start forming letters by themselves because of this. And these two teachers would agree with me, right? This is the book, but this is a year 2 book. But the year 1 book is actually similar, right? But there are 5 books actually, 3 like this, and the 2 assessment book. The 2 assessment book is for the Department of Education, right? And the 3 is that the child has to complete it in the entire first year. If I were to open this book, you're going to see that they have name, my name is, and they have the date, right? Now, I think for the first 2-3 weeks, you would write it and they would trace. But then eventually, they would have to start writing their name and the date. It's going to be on the board, I think, the date, but not their name, right? They would have to start knowing their names and to write it. So we move a little step ahead with the things that we used to do. Like I said to you parents, when we did that final little assessment with your child, I called you individually and I said to you, the things that you and I did at nursery, we are doing it at play school because the nursery education has stepped up.
The more than 2 hours long ceremony was punctuated with performances from graduates and former pupils of the school, and the graduates received their certificates from 2 parents who usually assist the teachers at the school.